We got to.
What's up guys, welcome to this video in which I'm going to show you how to save money effectively. Now, by all means I encourage you to learn about the economy and learn a little bit of finance, but for this video you're not going to need that. I'm going to speak in layman's terms so I can reach out to as many of you as I can and get you started saving money right away, because that's probably what you're here for, right? So let's get started. First tip I have for you is try to increase your income. Now, you're probably thinking, I already have a daytime job, I can't do that, that doesn't apply to me. Well, I don't mean get a new job, I mean take the things that you already do and make money off of them. Understand this, time is a resource, so are you going to spend it watching TV or learning a musical instrument? Well, I would probably choose the latter, and I can make money off of the latter. If I really like to do that and I'm talented, I can probably add some structure to the time I spend doing that so that I can make money off of it. Say you like painting, maybe you can sell your paintings. Say you have a blog, you can run ads on your blog and dedicate some time to it every week. Now you're already doing that, so you're not spending extra time on anything and you're adding structure to it. So if you can commit to a project like that and make money off of it and produce quality material that you're proud of, you're going to be motivated to earn more money and save that money. This should be a no-brainer, but a lot of people struggle with it. Don't borrow and don't gamble. Now, you shouldn't be in a situation where you have to borrow. If you are, that means you're probably trying to live a lifestyle that's not suited for your income. So try to adapt your lifestyle so you don't have to borrow any money. Also, money that you pay on interest on a loan, that's just going to waste. So you could be using that money to do something else. Also, a third reason is borrowing is not always safe. Say you can't pay that loan off, so now you're not going to be able to borrow from any more banks, and people are not going to trust you with their money. Also, don't gamble. It's just stupid. I mean, the risk is not worth it on any game. I don't care what you tell me. Try to get in a mindset where you realize that earning $20, or actually winning $20 in a game, doesn't mean that game is a reliable source of money. And losing 20 bucks on that game, well, that's 20 bucks that you're going to have to work to get, right? So why not save the intermediate step? Why not spare yourself from that risk and just work to get your money? And this is a pretty good one. Never save for one goal only, or else you're just going to save money and then you're going to spend it all and be back to ground zero and you're going to have to start all over and you're going to be discouraged. Get used to saving for several goals at the same time and always having money in your savings account or wherever you like to save your money. Even if it's just after you bought something expensive, you need to have money in there for an emergency and for your other goal and for your other goals. I mean, you're looking for financial stability, so having zero cash is never a good idea. Try to keep your wish lists short. Well, first of all, you should have a wish list. You shouldn't be just buying things out of control. Try to keep your wish list short and only buy things that are on it. Don't go out and be tempted by everything you see and buy that stuff. Because chances are, if you have something that's on your wish list and it's been there for a long time, you just couldn't cross it out, it's probably a better use of your money than something you just saw on the street. Number 5, and this has to do with number 4 as well. Don't buy on impulse. If you think you want something that you just saw on display, wait a few days, see if you really want it or not. If there's any doubt as to whether that's a good buy or not, forget about it altogether. You should make it harder for yourself to justify a purchase. So, for example, I do a 3-to-1 ratio. I have to think of 3 good reasons to buy something to match 1 reason to not buy it. So if I come up with 2 reasons to buy it and 1 not to buy it, I'm not buying it. Also, don't have a lot of cash with you when you're out and about, and use your credit card only for emergencies. Now, I know it's really hard not to buy something when you are able to buy it, so try to deposit your money in your savings account and you'll probably be discouraged to withdraw it just so you can buy something silly. Condition yourself to spend less. Don't just walk into a store and start wandering around looking for things. Don't just browse a shopping website for no reason. Also, don't watch TV shows that show an opulent lifestyle and make you want to buy everything. Well, unless you're trying to motivate yourself so you can afford that lifestyle. But still, not a good idea. So, in case of doubt, don't watch that kind of stuff. Number 7. Now, I know I just talked about not browsing websites and not entering stores, but if there's stores that you like and websites that you like, bookmark them or write their names down and always favor those websites and stores over the other ones, because you know they have good deals, right? And also, there are costs that never go away. Like every month you have to buy food, cleaning supplies, shampoo, etc. So try to buy those not only at the stores that you like the most, but also try to buy them in bulk when they're on sale. And that way you take less useless trips to the stores and you're spending less time shopping and browsing shelves and everything. And also, try only to buy when your supplies are really running out, because then in the long term you're going to save more money. You're actually going to spend money at a lower rate if you do the math. Number 8, and this is probably my favorite. Old stuff. It can both prevent you from spending money, and it can also instantly get you some extra cash. You can sell old stuff online or at a garage sale if you don't use it anymore, but also if you're thinking about buying something, try to look around your house and see if you don't already have an item that serves a similar purpose. For example, I'm into cars, I'm into airplanes, and I can't always afford the ultimate car or the ultimate business jet. So I try to buy a miniature model and put it on my desk so I can look at it. I know it's kind of childish, but hey, recently I was going to buy a miniature model and I realized I already had a pretty similar one, but I hadn't paid any mind to it recently. So I pulled it out, put it on my desk, and hey, I didn't need to buy another one anymore. There are much more useful things that this concept applies to as well, not just toys and miniature models. So try to look around the house, see if there's something that you haven't looked at in a long time, haven't used in a long time. See if it's in good condition, and you're probably actually going to like it. It's going to feel as if it were new because you haven't used it in a long time. Use it at your own discretion, but be aware that this does help save money. Be cheap. Now, I'm not talking about just shopping around for the cheapest things. Yeah, that too. But I'm talking about cutting costs altogether. Instead of using your car, try to walk. Instead of, if you're a guy like me, instead of spending 10 bucks on a haircut, just get a clipper and cut your own hair. Like, there are tutorials on YouTube that help you do this quite well, actually. And also, you can just take it and cut it the same length all around. It's actually going to look pretty good. You don't need a specific style. At least I don't. So if this applies to you, great. You can also look for other silly challenges that you can do to save money and, you know, just be cheap in general. Don't be discouraged by low income. In fact, if you don't make a lot of money every year, that's when you need to start saving money the most, or else you're going to be stuck in the rat race. You're only going to be making enough to survive, and sometimes not even that. And this is a really important one. I cannot stress this enough. Try to figure out why you're saving money. And I don't mean your short-term goals of buying different things and all that. I'm talking about what exactly do you want by saving money? What lifestyle are you looking for? You want to be rich? Do you want to make it easier for the next generation in your family? Do you want to be able to help everyone and start a charity organization or donate a lot? These things you should keep in mind because they're going to help you. Whenever you're tempted to buy something, think about the long-term goal and why you're saving money. Share your goal and share your progress with someone that you trust. Sharing your goal is going to help you stay motivated to achieve it. Sharing your progress is going to help you prove to that person that you can do it. Now, they may not even doubt that you can do it, but in your mind, you're going to always have that drive to prove to that person that you can do it. Be careful, though, because some friends are not going to help you. They're going to say, oh, come on, man, stop being cheap. Enjoy your life. Let's go to the movies. Let's buy new clothes or whatever. So, choose the person that you're going to share this goal with very carefully. And lastly, once you're already saving money, you can build on your progress, because seeing that money in your bank account is going to help you stay focused. You're not going to give it up now that you've already done something, right? So, seeing the money in your account is what's going to really make you feel richer and wealthier. Not wearing fancy clothes and driving a fast car. Those things are going to make you appear rich to other people, but that's just a vain idea. Like, ditch that idea altogether and focus on what's actually important. Focus on your actual wealth rather than your apparent wealth. So these are some of the things that I've learned over the past few years, but I'm also interested in what you guys have to share. So tell me your tips, your struggles, and your accomplishments, and as always, see you guys next time. Peace and smiles.